Alright, so I'm going to be doing a quick video on this Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7-14 IIL05. At least that's what it looks like. Model name 82A4. Okay, it's really tiny here, but yeah, IdeaPad Slim 7-14 IIL05. Model name 82A4. Okay. So first what you want to do is take a T5 screwdriver and remove all the screws from the bottom. So there's 4 at the bottom and then there's 3 back here near the hinge. After you do that, you want to get underneath. In here you can use your pry tool or fingernails, and then you got to pop these clips up. So just go like this. Okay, I just use my fingernails. Of course you can use a pry tool if you want. These clips are a little bit difficult to remove. Okay, so let's see here. Just like this. Okay. And then you want to go all the way around and pop these clips up as well. I already popped them up so they came out a little bit easier than they usually do. And then to get out the clips, there's some clips in the middle as well. You kind of have to grab this and then you kind of like wiggle it and pull it. Okay. And here you can see, let's see if I can show you the clips here. So there's the clips there. All right. Okay, and first thing you want to do after you open this up, you want to take out the battery. So if you're going to mess around with this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so remove those 5 batteries. Then what you do is you lift the battery slightly like this, because you need to be able to grab the connector. So grab the connector as close to the cable as close to the connector as you can, and then you kind of wiggle it up and down as you pull it back. Be careful not to put pressure on the SSD. You don't want to like smash that and break it. So just pull on this and wiggle it just like that. Okay, and then you can pull the connector out. So I'm just going to leave it out like that, and because they do have some adhesive here, I'm not going to completely disassemble this one. I'm just doing a quick look. Alright, so anyways, open that. Once you disconnect the battery, you want to open it and then press and hold the power button for about 10 to 15 seconds just to drain any power so you don't risk damaging anything. So this is having a screen flicker issue and a webcam issue. The webcam's not being detected, so we're going to be checking those connections to see if they're tight. Okay. Alright, so now we close that. Here you can see, I believe this is a fingerprint sensor here, as well as the power button connector. I'm not going to be taking everything out, so this is just a really quick look. You got the speaker here, there's the connector there, and it connects to the other speaker down here to this one. Okay, you can see the fans here. It looks like the fan screw, one is underneath the heatsink, so you would have to take the heatsink out to remove these fans, it looks like. Okay, you got the SSD here. This is a M.2, looks like PCIe NVMe. If you're wondering how to remove that, you can watch my other videos, but basically there's one screw, it'll pop up at an angle and you can pull it out. I don't see any removable RAM on this. If the RAM is removable, it might be underneath the motherboard, but I doubt it. You got the keyboard connector here, it looks like. Or actually, this is the keyboard connector. Keyboard backlight. Then you got these 2 connectors, most likely the trackpad, and then if there's LEDs on the front, probably something like that. I don't see any other things there, so yeah. Alright, and this cable is actually for this board on the side here, which is for the 2 USB ports and then the micro SD card. You got the USB-C, HDMI. Both USB-C ports are part of the board, so you can't just swap them out. They're soldered in place. Alright, so you got the LCD LVDS connector here. This is the one that I need to check. So if you're going to mess with these cables, again, make sure you disconnected the battery and held down the power button. You don't need to do that for the SSD. Just make sure your computer's off. But yeah, if you're going to mess with the video cable, you definitely want to make sure the battery's disconnected. One thing I forgot to mention on the bottom here, there's a BIOS or CMOS reset little hole here, which presses this button right here where the fan is. You can use like a little needle or a pen or something, or a pin. I use like a small, either a small needle or sometimes a paper clip that I just fold out. and I use that to do the reset. If your computer's not turning on or anything, sometimes that button will fix it. All right, then you got the wireless card here. It looks like they just put this adhesive strip on top to hold those antennas in place. So if you need to remove that, again, watch my other videos. Basically one screw holding this down and it pops up like the SSD. Okay, to remove the cable under here, so there's this adhesive strip here going on top. So you want to peel that away from the connector here. So there's this pull tab connector. All right, I just peeled that other adhesive away. Then what you do is while you're pulling on this black plastic tab, I just get underneath with my fingernail and then pop this up just like this, okay? And yeah, so this one seems like a solid connection, but I'm gonna pop that back in place. Okay, and then we're gonna close that back down. All right, now we're gonna check the webcam cable. So that's on this side. I'm gonna peel up this adhesive, okay? Peels out like this. All right. Here we can see the webcam cable, and then same idea. Oh, that one's very loose. So you pull that, here you go, and same thing. This cable's just like really loose, so I don't know, it's not being held in by anything. I don't know why it popped out like that. Let's see if it will go back down. Okay, hopefully. So it goes in, but it stays really loose, so there's not really much. This cable doesn't really clip in place very well, so I don't know if it's on the board end or what, but I guess what I'll do as a workaround is I'm going to try and put some kind of foam or something on top here, so that way when the cover goes on it will actually press against it, and hopefully that will keep it in place so it doesn't move around. And assuming, let's see here, assuming that's the issue, hopefully the connector itself isn't damaged, or is it really not? Oh, maybe it's in now. Okay, let's see. It's a lot better, but it's like a loose fit. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put like a foam or something on there to hold that down. I'm gonna move the fan connector out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna try and push this down, and then I'm gonna put something on top, and hopefully that will keep it from moving around. So for now, I'm gonna, let's see, I got this foam stuff that I get from packages when I order parts, so I'm gonna try and put some of that there, and hopefully that will help. Cut a piece of that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that foam here underneath like this. I'm going to try and put it underneath the cable as well, so that the cable can kind of help push it down, if I can. Let's see here. There we go. Shove that under there. Okay. I'm going to put this tape back down. Okay. And then I'm going to actually put more foam on top, and hopefully the foam will actually hold it in place. So let's see here. Cut a bunch of this foam, okay, and then I'm gonna have to use some tape to hold it in place, and hopefully that will work. So this foam is kind of very spongy, so it's gonna just pop back up, but hopefully that will be good enough. Okay, and I'll just get a piece of tape to kind of hold it there. Yeah, because if this doesn't work, then basically what we're going to have to do is replace that cable or replace the board, because I don't know another way to make that have a more solid clip. Okay, so I'm going to put this tape over the top, just like that, and then tape this side down, and then tape this side down. And hopefully the cover, when I put it on top, will be good enough to hold it down all the way. Alright, so I'm going to reconnect the battery now. Alright, sorry this is such a short, quick view inside. I don't want to risk damaging anything on this computer, because the customer, the only issue they're having is the webcam and the slight video issue. So I don't want to risk making more damage just trying to fix that if I'm trying to take everything apart. Alright, so put back all the screws. There's also another slot here. I'm not sure what that slot's for. It doesn't, it might be a M-SATA, but I'm not sure. If somebody knows, feel free to post it in the comment section below and let people know what it is. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a close-up just so you can kind of see. It doesn't look the same as the M-SATA or the M.2 SSD slot, but yeah. Alright, so I'll do a close-up just so you can see. There's 4 pins. Yeah, the M-SATA has 5 pins on the small one, on that one, so I don't think it's M-SATA. So if you guys know what that is, feel free to let others know. Alright, so I'm going to put it back together now. We're going to use the T5 screwdriver and put these screws back. Just pop this case back in place. Okay. Make sure to get the clips back in. Just like that. Put it all down, and hopefully that piece will hold it down. Okay. Just like that. If you're wondering why my fingernails painted like that, one of my friends was bored and wanted to paint it, so I'm probably just going to leave it there until it peels off. We'll see what happens. I don't know how long it will sit there. But people kept complaining about my nails. Now you got another thing to complain about. Alright, so we're just going to tighten these down. Alright, and that's pretty much all there is that I'm going to show on this model. Hopefully it helped. I did clean out the fans as well. It was pretty dusty. You basically just use a toothbrush and then remove the dust, loosen it up, and then after you loosen up the dust, you just use an air blower and then blow the dust out the opposite way. Okay. I don't like those can dusters. I use like electric ones, or there's a handheld one that you use that I squeeze. If you haven't seen it, if you watch my other videos, you'll see what I mean, but I feel that hand-powered one is a lot better than those cans. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, help others find my videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.